Hi, I'm Austin Harris. This is the sixth creativity journal log that I'm making for this week's journal. Um, Today we talked a whole lot about working with others. We talked about innovation, um, and we talked a lot about people's interactions uh, when it comes to innovation and workplaces and whatnot. Today we talked about how most people will all work with other folks for their jobs. Most people will not be independent and working alone by themselves in their workplace, and so therefore, it is very important that you work well with others. Today, we also talked about ideas and how people are very well known for shooting down people's ambitions or their goals or their ideas. Professor Venegas named that ideacide, where you kill somebody's idea and you're negative about it and you tell somebody one of the following phrases. It won't work. I'll get back to you. We've already tried that and not on the budget or resources. I think that's pretty important because so many times do I feel like people cut down other people on their ideas to have businesses or anything along those lines. You know, for you to start a lemonade stand is foolish and silly. For you to, try to make a computer, some kind of really high tech computer like Macintosh, uh, is silly until it's done, and then you're a genius and all these things like that. I think it's really sad that people put other people down, and that probably is the reason why we have a lot of things that are not created today. We have 10 steps to protect ideas, um, and the first one is remove fear from organization. The second one is make innovation part of the performance review system. Third one is document the innovation process. The fourth one is build in enough um, looseness to allow people to explore new things in organizations. Example, Google is well known for this. I actually saw a movie recently called The Internship, and it was about these two guys. It's a comedy, and it's about these two guys that work for Google. And I mean, my point with this is that Google is a company that is encouraging looseness and allowing people to explore new things and organizations. Um, they're huge on building people up and not tearing them down based on their ideas. Five, understand the corporate strategy and the innovation efforts that are aligned with it. 6. Scan the environment for new trends and technologies. 7. Diversity of gender, culture, thinking styles, experiences, perspectives, and expertise. 8. Market and success related parameters that will take you into the future. 9. Provide enough facilitation training and coaching. 10. Buy or develop an idea management system. I think these are all pretty important, and I can see how they're necessary in having and establishing a successful company, or even just successful ideas and a successful um, environment that's supportive of people's ideas and aspirations. Um, I think another thing that we talked about was environment exploration, organizations, business models, creativity, innovation, design, and entrepreneurship. These are all things that we talked about in today's lecture. Um, we talked about what is technically feasible, what is desirable and financially viable. These are all things that we're keeping in mind when we're making a product or a service or anything along those lines. The wishes and bothers are great opportunities for change, and there are an ocean of opportunities. We just have to find them. We watched a video in this class for this week that was about business models and how organizing a business model can really help you find success and not waste your time and be productive with everything that you do. And I think that's pretty important, and I think that establishing a proper business model is crucial to a successful business idea, product, service, you name it. I think that when it comes to this, I think it is really important to have a group. Applying this to this class and into the future, I think that it is important to have a group that is supportive of each other's ideas and that can, instead of cutting them down, say, hey, how can we make this better? How can we implement this? How can we make a model for this? And ultimately be successful because we all have the same goal here. My thoughts on this week are that this week was all about innovation ideas and how to make a mental idea become a visual reality.